Last time on night shift, we all finally got back to Starspire. Our dear friends had a little meeting with Dr. Astor, as well as going back to the church, the temple, and getting some more set up there.
Man, listening to the recording, I do. Before I got here, I want to tell you, Wick, the initial, your voice acting was really good because the initial, shock at, sort of undertone that Aster had when he saw that Lotus wasn't with Cassandra, that broke my heart.
You're welcome. Anyways, yeah. Basically, everyone got back. You all got your awards, your payment, and then eventually you all found that Lord Lunarium granted you a small manor in the noble quarter in.
Ooh!
We're homeowners, guys.
We got a house.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're living the millennial dream.
Oh my god, we gotta spend money on furniture now. We've gotta do decorating.
I think we also have to do some renovations too.
Yeah,
we've gotta do. Yeah, it's a fixer-upper. You're a bunch of young sprouts with can-do attitude, or some shit like that.
He literally did call it a fixer-upper.
Love that.
But what is the difference between a rich person saying a fixer-upper, and somebody who's never owned a home considering it a fixer-upper?
That's a good question.
To be fair, it's still a great house. It just needs to be get a little more maintenance
dusted?
on it. Yeah, dusted, and have furniture put in.
Walk in and it's just damaged. Straight up smells like spiders in here.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, yeah, we have a house. Oh, also we broke the code on the cipher for the
I heard.
Yeah.
So there's more info there that we have to share with Lotus.
But first, while you all were at the temple and getting this done, we decided that Lotus was staying at Dr. Astor's manor, so that we could, have him, because Lapis wasn't here, and I thought, oh hey, I could do what I did with Cassandra and have a little pre-session with Lotus.
Oh yeah.
So, Lotus,
Lotus took a big nap and then talked.
Yeah.
Cool.
You have gotten back to the city. Your friends have gone to the temple and have left you in your uncle's manor. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna turn down Kenku on my end a little bit.
Dropped you off from daycare.
Oh. Wait. Oh shit, I can't. Okay, that's better. Anyways, I'm gonna turn everyone else up instead. Oh, everyone is turned up. Okay. Anyways, so.
Temptation to do the Dune noise. Was large.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, Whopper, Whopper. Anyways, so, you are now at your uncle's manor. You are currently in his study, and your friends have just left. And there's a little bit of a brief moment of silence before Aster finally says, "Are you okay, Lotus?"
I'm tired. That's... I feel exhausted. I don't... It's strange. You know, I did what I had to do, and I don't know if I can say that I don't regret it. I don't think I regret doing what I did in the moment to protect my friends, my family, and Lord Quintus. It's just... Even though it wasn't my responsibility, as the elder sibling, part of me can't help but feel like I didn't try hard enough, like I didn't help him when I could.
That's... Oh, go ahead.
It's not my responsibility as the sibling to be the parent that Oleander needed, but still, to have your own hands stained by your own flesh and blood, even if that same person was the one who took you out initially, it's a lot to deal with.
The mantle of Kinslayer weighs heavily on a person, be it a warranted killing or not. But it had to be done. You did a good thing, Lotus. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. May I ask something?
Of course.
Did you know it had been 20 years?
Some part of me did. But, you know, even as an elf, I'm an old man, Lotus. You're still young, even all things considered. Time starts to just pass without you thinking about it too much.
That's fair, I guess. I don't know. Even in our kind, we practically don't age. It's not that it's an impossible thing, but it's, you know, I get what you mean. Time starts to be just a thing at a certain point, but young as I am, I guess that's why I'm sort of concerned. That's 20 years I'm not getting back, and if anything, it leaves me with more questions than answers. What horrifying power could Oleander have been wielding that even when I woke up, reconstituted by the serpent, that there were still fires raging that I had to put out with my own hands? There was still... The blood looked just as fresh as when I fell.
I can't say. That's how it is with elder myths, though, from what I've heard. You can never quite pin down what they're doing. Even one such as... Or rather, what they are, or how they're influence affects Valera as a whole. Even one so bound to order as Yalthabog can indeed mess with the natural order himself.
Okay, never mind. I think the strangest thing, though, is if even though it had been burning for 20 years, and the blood had been fresh for 20 years, well, it's only been 5 or so since I've been active again. And when we went back there, it was as though all that time finally caught up. Like, that was not 5 years of growth and of regrowth that we saw. That was at least 20. I mean, I'm aware of the sort of concept of time dilation, but I don't know. Do any of the legends, for lack of a better term, talk of Yalthabayog having any powers of stasis?
I mean, what is perfect order but stasis? No. However, that isn't quite fair to what we know of Yalthabayog. They want progress, but only in their direction. Their order is more of a well-maintained machine, but one that sustains itself. It may be time dilates around it in certain spots when its power is unleashed. It could just be a little bit of Valera having its order messed with. I can't give you any solid answers, Lotus.
Well, what if... I didn't exactly count the bodies of the deceased. I mean, it's a bit of a macabre task. I just knew everyone was dead, but I think Lotus starts to shake a little bit. Uncle Aster, did Mother ever learn magic?
From what I recall, she dabbled in wizardry. A lot of us dabble in it from time to time. It's not something a lot of us focus on, but many of us nobles have a little bit of arcade magic that we mess with. When she cut herself off, if she decided to dedicate herself more to the craft, then I had no knowledge of it.
I see. Well, I suppose if some old nightmares resurface, I can just continue on surviving as I always have.
Yes, well, that's the only thing we can do sometimes, Lotus. But then he stands up and walks over and pulls you into a hug. We got each other. You have your friends. At least you aren't alone anymore.
Appreciate it, and I hope I don't lose what little family I have left anytime soon.
Well, I have plans to stick around for at least another 100 or so years.
That's good. I think I need to have some alone time. I'll be around in the morning, I think. Huh?
Could you repeat what you said? Sorry.
I need some alone time. I'll be around in the morning, I think.
Of course. Take your rest, Lotus. You've earned it.
Thank you. I think Lotus will, as he's walking through the halls, sort of pass by a mirror and have a "despite everything, it's still you" kind of moment. I
That's
think,
tradition for anyone who's traumatized.
yeah,
Do,
I think he'll sort of examine himself a little bit in the mirror, you know, sort of scratch at the sort of goatee he's grown over the years. And I think there's a moment where he places a hand over his heart. And you know, not necessarily to sort of lament the fact that it doesn't beat, but he just sort of keeps pressing in as though he's trying to make sure that he is still physically there, that he is in the waking world, that he isn't some sort of ghost trapped within dreams. And I think the last thing he does is he sort of scratches like a little tiny cut into his palm to draw like a drop of blood, and he'll take a deep breath and sigh and just say, "I'm still here."
You are.
And as he's walking back to his room, he'll say to the serpent, "I want to preface this by saying I'm not mad or anything like that, but I'd just like to know if you knew how long it had been."
Lotus, I'm from the dream world. I don't understand linear time quite yet.
That's fair. Again, I'm not
Also,
mad or anything.
I was practically falling apart. I don't know how to measure time truly, and I don't know much. I still am unsure of how I even ended up excised from the dreaming world. Or the dream veil.
That's fair. You know, I don't think I ever asked you. Do you have a name that I can call you by?
I don't remember my name.
Dance.
I see. Would you like me to come up with something?
Can if you like.
I think he'll scratch his chin as he walks, and will eventually say, how about Belladonna? Is that too feminine?
I mean, nah, that works for now.
Alright. Belladonna Somnium it is then. And he'll get to his room. I think he just lets himself slump to his knees in front of the bed, like almost full Disney princess-esque moment without the breaking down sobbing into it. But like it's a very similar vibe. And he'll clasp his hands in prayer, and he'll say, Eula, Isotul, I'll admit I've never been the best at talking to divinity. Prayer is something that I wouldn't say is hard for me. It's not that I have any lack of belief, but rather I don't know, I constantly think I'm not good at talking to people, much less important people. But as people who are, for lack of a better term, patrons of lost things, and as someone who I know that not even the Eidolons know what lies beyond death, but I can't help but pray that some way, somehow, Oleander's soul doesn't wind up lost. Not as lost as he did in life. That some way, somehow, things will get better for him, whether it be in the afterlife or the next. I cannot bear the thought of him losing himself twice. All he wanted was to be important, and everyone in his life took that desire and twisted it. He, in the end, had exactly what he feared would happen most happen. His reflection wasn't his own anymore. And I pray one day, through your guidance, that perhaps he can find it again.
I'm gonna say you can make me a religion check. If you want.
I think I will. I think this is more so less Lotus expecting or what, like, desiring an answer, and more so just, for lack of a better term, yelling into the void. Religion. Rub, wiggle, 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 rub. Religion. 10. Straight in the middle.
Straight in the middle. Yeah, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Void said I.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your luck with these have been so terrible, honestly.
Yeah. the one roll type that feels like I'm playing on Wednesday. He'll stand up. Actually, I don't think he'll stand up. I think he just sort of pulls his big ass self into the bed and just lets out a long sigh before just wrapping himself up in the probably luxurious blankets of this big-ass house, of this probably big-ass canopy bed. And I think he's just going to sleep. I do not think that he has the mental wherewithal to do anything else today than sleep.
Yep.
Longest fucking nap that he deserves.
Valid though.
Let's see. Let me think about the time scale. Okay, so you'd have this is when they got back, so they'd have another day. And then you're gonna... Okay.
Who is they? Who is they?
The party!
Okay, good.
Lotus got back with us. We went to the temple.
Yes, this is happening while you guys are at the temple.
Lunarium. Yeah, basically the next morning we're at the mansion. So, and I think we're in the same district, so we could just go pick up Lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just dropped him off at daycare.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so, Lotus.
Hi.
What time do you sleep in tomorrow morning, or are you up early?
I think even though Lotus is usually an early bird, I think he sleeps in. Like, until his body is physically telling him, like, you know, it's time to get up, or it's time to, like, eat or do something, he's not getting up. Unless someone actively comes to get him.
Yeah, you sleep in till your body sort of wakes you up. Do you think you'd miss breakfast, or would you wake up in time for the tail end of breakfast?
I think he misses breakfast. But by the time he gets up, he does sort of start to realize, like, oh wow, I've probably gone, like, a day or two past when I normally should, you know, feed.
Now, you do still have dream wine on you.
Yeah, he will pour himself a glass of dream wine, if there are any, like, glasses or
Yeah, there's
drinking vessels in the room.
There is. You can get there's always a couple of...
Yeah, he will, I think
These are
he's very
handcrafted
glad.
little crystal drinking glasses near, like, a little pitcher of pure water, and they're like made of star glass.
Love that.
Ooh.
I think Lotus drinks the water first, because he's, you know, not, like, if the glass is already had, like, a bit of water in him, he will finish that first, or was the water in a separate vessel?
Water was in like a pitcher.
Okay, yeah. Then he pours himself a glass of dream wine, and I think it's a very good thing that he is alone for this, or, you know, as alone as you can be with a little guy in your head, because I think it is probably, like, the most feral possible way you could possibly drink something. Like, this is straight up, you gave the vampire who had been starved of blood for centuries a goblet filled with blood type of situation. There is no elegance here. There is no, there is no self-control. I think the fact that he forwent taking care of himself, as well as, like, the sort of mental exhaustion of it all, just leaves this being a very unpretty thing to witness.
Yeah, you're slurping that shit down. Roll me a D100.
54?
54. It's... You sort of have the experience of a mildly strange version of the room for a second, where there's, like, Just like the furniture is like slightly like in different positions, and then it flashes back to normal.
Okay, let's not do that again. Sort of wipe his mouth and
But you feel refreshed.
yeah. Lick any remnants off of his fangs and lips and cork the dream wine, or rather what's left of it. Put it up.
Yeah. Now, since you have drunk this and it was pretty impactful to you, you also, for the next hour, can use your mental telepathy without distance restrictions on anyone you know.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
I think wherever Seeker is, he gets a little hi.
Hello. Hello. Wherever Seeker currently is, legitimately just jumps.
There's a brief mental image of the Ash baby spirit.
Am I able to respond with this?
Yes.
You just hear back after a moment. Lotus?
Yeah, I finally ate something after a week. I had some of the dream wine, and now I can do this for however long.
Ah, well. Wait, you have to do that weekly. Okay, we need
Oh
to
no,
make sure.
typically I need to do that like every 4 or 5 days. I just had other things
Yeah,
on
I
my mind.
I was about to start making you roll exhaustion rolls.
Yeah. It was bad. I don't want to do that again. I am very glad that I was alone with the dream wine, is all I'm going to say.
Slurp, slurp.
You don't really get a response to that, but you feel like you feel like kind of the tone is the steepling of hands in front of a mouth.
Judgment.
No, not judgment, just like I'm concerned for you.
And maybe a little horny. Maybe a little curious.
Oh, sorry, was that loud? I sorry.
Yeah.
I won't.
Listen.
Oh, sorry.
Don't judge me. I'm sorry that I had more pressing matters to worry about. Like,
I'm not judging. I am simply concerned.
A little horny.
But again, and after a moment, you'll have. Just please keep me informed on, I suppose, your feeding schedule. We don't need you going hungry.
Every 4 days, 5 days is probably the absolute maximum, but 4 days is the good medium.
Okay, you get like a little affirmative noise. And then basically I'm just saying let Seeker know when you've eaten. So keep on top of that, because Seeker's probably gonna be up your butt going, hey, have you eaten?
Yeah.
Have you eaten?
Have you taken your meds today, Lotus?
Yes.
Have you brushed your fangs yet?
BK,
I'm batting the group right now, okay?
Anyway, where are you all at? The temple, I assume?
ASL.
No. We seem to have become homeowners. or specifically mansion owners? Or manners?
Oh.
Manor. Yeah, like manor. Okay, yeah. No, yeah, specifically manor owners. We're not very far from you.
I see. Out of any curiosity, does the manor have a ballroom? I'd very much like to continue practicing.
Oh.
Legitimately, you just get kind of like a panic
Dialogue
writing.
noises.
Hey babe, you up?
I'd very much like to continue to practice.
and increasingly panic word.
Are you okay?
Flustered wording.
Do you need a moment?
Perhaps. Yes, it's legitimately what you hear.
Are you breaking down? Do I need to call someone?
Have you tried turning on and off again?
Do I need to turn you on and off again?
How do I do that?
How do I turn you on? Wait, no, take that back, take that back!
You flipped the switch, duh.
Where is your switch?
The amount of Transformers sex jokes I have.
I'm such a good bitch. Rick will know, in our old game, I used to like laugh so hard I'd start actively dying.
One of my ex-friends was like that.
Oh yeah.
We once nearly killed her by making fun of the ugly helicopter son of a bitch from JJ Jetplane.
Oh my god.
I don't think I don't know. I don't even know. I don't think I know that.
Yeah, do continue while I search for the helicopter.
I'm just trying to remember where we was.
The helicopter, but that gets me.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
Whoever that was, you cut out like crazy.
I think it was Abby.
Oh, Abby?
Oh shit. Bye.
I can't remember the last question that was asked. Oh, does it have a ballroom?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, that's
It's a little
sad.
small for a ballroom, like I
This
said.
fucking thing's name is Herky.
Oh.
Ah!
Does it have
Oh gosh, I
courtyard?
remember that.
Ugh.
Question: does it have like a private-ish courtyard, or at least a large room?
It does have a big courtyard in it.
Okay.
Why was this show allowed to be like this?
Because it was low budget.
And also, they saw Thomas the Tank Engine and said, "But what if planes?"
What if
But
we
what
did
if planes and also Uncanny Valley levels of human faces?
Oh.
Keep in mind, this was early CGI, so people used to be like,
Yeah.
oh, this is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why does, what the fuck?
Why does she have bedroom eyes?
I was gonna say something worse, but yeah. Also.
Oh my god.
God.
Like,
This is one of those shows that I refuse to show my students. Because my rule is it has to be something that I enjoy.
That's
And
fair.
especially because, like, I watch kids' shows. Like, I watch kids' shows and movies. We only watch stuff that I will watch with them. And one of them once requested this, and I just had to go, no.
9
We're
hours of the Ryan Reynolds Detective Pikachu movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
Yeah.
Okay. I will say after a moment of flustered
dial-up.
Yeah, flustered dial-up. You eventually say, "Here, no ballroom, but we do have a private courtyard."
Oh, that sounds... I think there's like an undertone of like really like cheesy like violin music and like a separate like lesser voice just saying don't say romantic, don't say romantic, don't say romantic. Enchanting.
Time to be gay.
God.
Yeah. I'll see you all soon. Mm-hmm. Nice chatting long distance. Mhm.
Yes, that is quite a new thing.
Yeah, I do not know how frequent this will be. I'm gonna go say good morning to my family now.
Okay, you do that. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
You're both so hot.
There's a very, like, before the link ends, like, very quick, like, again, like, inner thought worming its way through, its way that just, oh my god, he's cute when he's flustered.
Just, you're more flustered up for like a split second. And I would say anyone who is around Hono right now, legitimately just like, what's going on? Just standing in the corner, hands in his...
Lotus will say to Belladonna, "Oh, I'm a fucking disaster."
Yeah. I got nothing to say, bud.
God damn.
Well,
So, you go downstairs.
everyone's dead.
Yep. The halls are just filled with blood and corpses. No.
Yeah.
This is not Uchiha event.
Yeah, the android corpse room. I know where that is.
An enemy, why? To test my abilities. No. Anyways. So, you come downstairs, Dr. Astor is not downstairs, but Rizal is in the living room, reading a book, and she sees you, kind of says, "Hey, good morning, how you feeling?"
Flustered, gay, fool.
Yeah, we all been there, bud.
That's fool with a U.
Oh, so don't want me to call the kitchen and tell them to make you anything?
Well, I mean, as I've said before, the whole eating actual food thing is just kind of a for fun thing. That's a weird way of putting it, but you know, it is something I enjoy. And I just remembered to actually feed after about a week of not doing that. So, you know, I don't know. I feel a little bit too sated to think about, you know, actually putting something in my body right now.
That's fair.
Tip that dick. Sorry. I can't.
I'm just gonna be dying over here.
Is it customizable?
You made me spit out my drink. I was drinking a swig.
Anyways.
It's red liquid on the carpet. No.
Better your carpet than the computer.
Oh my god, I can't believe we made Abby have a real life spit take. Oh no.
Not hard. I laugh really loud.
It's okay. It could be worse, Abby. You could be like me and have been made to laugh while eating mashed potatoes and learned the hard way that it's just not solid enough to have the liquid property of laughing with something in your mouth.
Oh no.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah.
Is all I can say.
Yeah, that sucked. I was smelling mashed potatoes for the next week.
Oh.
Gross.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta delete these abominations. I'm sorry. I can't keep looking at them.
Anyways, so. Yeah, we, you and Rizal catch up for a little bit, and as we're doing that, the others, what are you doing? Are you gonna go pick up Lotus? Or are you gonna... What are you doing?
I will say, after that conversation, Hono spent at least 5 to 10 minutes in a dark corner with his head in his hands. Just... He's like, ah. Yeah. The only evidence he's around is you hear gears roaring.
See fucking an enemy's poker head out of the shadows like, you like him.
just frantic, just like, nah.
Nah, she's not there, but she would.
She definitely would. I'm waiting for her to fuck around with Seeker, to be honest. Panic. But yeah. I guess after finally calming down, Hono will tell the party that Lotus has woken up. And apparently he has range. He has range. Does he now? For how long we
He
don't
has
know.
the range, darling.
He's like a Bluetooth extender. Signal booster.
I love it.
The Wi-Fi's out. Don't worry, bud. Let me put up my hotspot.
Holds Lotus like fucking Lion King.
Actually, I did have one question. I did ask you, like, this week about the sending spell I wanted to do. Could I do that? Or...
Sure.
Because I could wait, too.
You could do that real quick if you want. What's the...
Okay.
Write out the contents of the message first to make sure it's 20 words.
It's 25
Okay.
words.
25, whatever.
You want me to just put it in chat? Or DM you?
You could do it. Are you doing it to a private person?
Oh, no. It would just be to her dad.
Okay, you could just put it in chat. Yeah. My dad.
My dad.
Anyways, yeah, put it in chat. Make sure it's the right thing.
Which chat do you want me to put it in? Just general?
Sure. It's mainly just to make sure you get the 25 words.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Or crooked fuck.
I'll look at my checklist of everything we gotta do. Oh, you wanted to send also to Feywild to tell about the Dragon Hunters in Starspire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm assuming that'll probably be a maybe you send it and you get the answer back later.
You
type
send
deal.
it and you at Cass when you send it.
Yeah.
Okay. I might do that at the end of the session, so just in case we end up needing the 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
That's valid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a checklist of everything that we wanted to do. At least Abby and I were talking about.
Honey
And that-
is gonna ask if anybody else wants a sunblade.
A bagel.
You an arm
I'm
from the darkness.
I got 4 arms, and I guess I'm gonna keep this one. So I got 3 swords, and otherwise, I guess we could try and sell these.
You can unattach the swords from the arms. They're just being held by them.
Actually, would like an arm and a sunblade, please?
I don't know why, but I put the arms in my inventory. So I just have.
Well, we did have
we
the
just
idea
armed
of
one into the
equipping them.
I didn't know. Maybe you all wanted upgrades. That's their arm.
Upgrades, people! Upgrades!
Are they worth money?
I mean, they got
Selling my brother's arms for cash.
I mean, they are made of they're like.
Is that better or worse than wearing them?
They are made of
I
magical
don't
gold,
know.
so-
That's a hard question there.
They're made of
Nate.
magical what?
gold. So
I was
Oh,
joking, by the way. Absolutely joking.
Okay, but I actually have been wanting to examine one of the arms, so I would like a sunblade and an arm, please.
You get 1 sunblade and 1 arm. There you go.
Thanks.
Hate it.
This from my inventory.
How would I examine one? Like, what would I roll for examining this thing? Seeing as I am
your
also a
bones.
robot.
that would be. I'm going to. Okay, hold on.
Does anyone else require an arm or a sunblade?
Save it for a bad case scenario.
I would also be
sunblade,
curious
not a
about
sun
like,
sword, right? Yeah, no, sun sword's legendary. Never mind.
Yeah.
He didn't have 6 of those.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
Sun Sword is like a specific sapient thing from Curse of Strahd.
Oh.
I
Mm.
think.
Mhm.
Do you want to arm 2, Nova?
Either that or I would want to help
So,
Seeker. That's
okay.
the other one.
Seeker, make me a Arcana check with advantage. Is how I'll do this.
Okay.
Abby. Cassandra, miss you. Found new friends. Doing okay. How are you? Reply.
Actually, does Cassandra have guidance? Does anyone have guidance on this?
I don't think I have guidance.
You said that Cassandra's relationship with her parents was kind of rocky, correct?
Yes, but like she kind of watched what happened with Oleander, and like the sun thing happened, and she is like she's trying to fix it, but like even though it's kind of not her fault that it's a bad situation.
I don't have that, but I have bolstering magic, which gives you that extra D3. Or I also have
Just gonna
lucky,
roll for this.
Okay.
which gives you another chance. So it's up to you.
Fine.
Okay.
Damn.
Wait, what?
That's what Dad said.
Yep, that's the response you get.
Oh,
Ah, damn!
Damn,
That's
damn.
a dick.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not quite that harsh. It's more, fine.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
Okay.
more
Oh,
dismissive than
goddamn.
harsh.
Okay. So, wait, does anyone have guidance that I can add on to this?
They both
Right.
lying, ain't they?
If you want bolstering magic, that only gives you like a D3.
Does that do any D20 roll?
Yeah, 2 ability checks.
Let me invade your
Oh.
papa's mind.
It's 2 attacks or ability checks. So, and I can give. It
I'm gonna
to
do
you, so.
anything I can to
Yeah,
get
if you want to roll that,
to get to the truth. To get to the truth,
So far, I have a
Cassandra.
16.
I'll kiss you, your dad, mostly your dad. because I seek the truth, and I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Now I have a D3. Oh shit! No fuck. Okay. First off, I'm gonna just roll a D3 for you. That's a 2.
Yes.
And also, I have my dice,
Okay.
so I forgot. I'll be right back. I found my dice.
Okay, so you said it was a 2. So that a 16 with that, it's an 18. Because I rolled a 2 and a 13. I was like, Jesus.
Okay. 13
So is it-
what? 13 flat, or do you have any modifiers?
No, with all the modifiers and the help from Honey, it's 18.
18, yeah. So, you can actually, if you spend an hour, you can incorporate this to your body. However, it is, after your examination, you can tell that it is, since it is celestial gold and heavily potent with Yothelbog's sort of magic, it's probably not a good idea to put it on yourself. Not because, like, you could be corrupted by it, per se, but more because you could be tracked by it a lot easier.
Yeah, see, I wasn't actually planning on putting it on myself. I purely wanted to inspect it to see kind of the make, see if there's any, like, influence from the Steel Forged, or if this is more of their own make.
This is, there is, like, a tiny little bit of, like, Age of Artifice base to it, but it's less that and more like the sort of, like... So, you know that, like, Age of Artifice and Steel Forged tech is a lot more... is decorative, but less flashy, if that makes sense. Like, each piece is, like, really well made and, like, usually engraved in certain ways to, like, show significance. These pieces are uniform. They're more flashy looking, but each piece is kind of like a singular design that's sort of more uniform and easy to make.
Yeah, so it's basically just kind of being pumped out of a factory type deal. Maybe kind of flashy, but just like Lego building your soldiers type deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. With the idea that it would be able to track me if I had it on my body, is just purely owning one of these things in our hands, would that make us also...
It's still slightly trackable, but it's not quite as much as literally activating it. It's more, it would give off more of a energy signature if you, like, started using it as an arm.
Alright, so I'm just gonna hand that back to Honey and let them know that these could probably be used to track us, but not as bad as if they were activated.
Now,
so
you also get the
sense
you do also get the sense that it is probably pretty valuable, because while the Solar Legion can make celestial gold, and any sort of celestial spirit could do that, it's not a very common thing to find in the general marketplace, so you could probably
actually question.
Yeah?
Because I have that little dragon hide coin purse that can hold gold and gems and shit, could I arguably shove one of these arms in here since it's made of gold?
You could shove all 4 of them in there if you want.
Holy shit! Wow. And since it's on the plane, it can't really be tracked, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Actually, hold on. Hono's like, wait, hold on. Actually, give them to me, and starts trying to shove them in this tiny little purse thing.
Yep.
I'm just saying,
Honey's gonna give him, like,
taking 4 arms at once is probably not the best starter idea.
Also, Hono, you know that you can only equip 1 extra arm. If you could do, like, 1 extra arm that can hold 1 light weapon, but it's going to start to get a little too crazy for you if you try to do 4. You're not built for it.
Yeah.
You might be able to later on upgrade yourself if you're a little more powerful, but you're not built for it.
Okay. I have no intention of giving myself extra arms unless it actually is deemed useful. But at the moment, I'm fine with just keeping these as valuable things for the party, because who knows, we might need to sell them or find some way to move them that would assist the party. Seeing as we now have to renovate and furnish a manor that we have suddenly gained. So, I don't know. Also, Honey's the one who ripped him off, and they're Oleander's arms, so I feel like it's up to Honey and Lotus what happens to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, anyway.
I don't care. I don't know. They looked like they could be either useful or valuable or something, so I just held on to them since they're not heavy for me, but...
Yeah. Well, basically in the little coin purse, they're at least not trackable, and they are secure. So... Now I have 4 arms in my tiny little coin purse.
You got
But I
four
stole
arms
from
in a
you
tiny
all.
little bag.
I do also have 2 swords that we could either try to sell if people didn't want them.
I thought, didn't...
I
okay.
took one.
So,
I took one, Honey has one, and there's 2 left, because we had 4 total.
Nova, did you want one?
Oh no, I just wanted to help inspect it and get an idea of what they were.
The swords.
Oh, sorry, the swords. If there's an extra one, then I'll take one.
There is.
Sure, I'll take one.
And then we got one more left, if anybody else wants it.
Anyone able to use long swords and want one? You want it, Abby? You're a war cleric. You can use a long sword.
So, yeah, I'll take it if nobody else wants it.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Boom. Congrats.
It's a finesse weapon! I could throw it! Wait, no, I can't. Wait, no, it doesn't have throw, never mind.
No, you could use your dexterity. You can
throw it!
You could use your dexterity for it. You can't throw it.
Yeah. I thought there was... is there a feat where you can throw finesse weapons? Or is that...
No.
Just...
It's
the thrown property ones?
Yeah. Yeah, it's...
Me forgetting how the rules work, because, yes, I've been playing this game for 6 years.
If Lotus wants Honey's, he can take it, because I wanted to get Honey a different weapon anyways.
Mm-hmm. Do you want it, Lotus?
So, like...
Do not. I do not.
Alright, fair enough.
Can't use it.
Fair enough. But, yeah, okay. In that case, that's all the cool shit I got.
Alright, so...
But that means we have, no wait, we gave that one. Okay, never mind. We good.
I also have, what was it, 5 pounds of celestial gold?
Yes.
And also, don't forget that for the assemblies, you guys do need to attune to them.
Yes. Got that.
So, what do y'all do now? I assume you attune to these, whoever has them.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, what are y'all doing?
The baby.
I guess picking up Lotus, right?
Yeah, we gotta get Lotus.
Awesome. So, you guys go to the Somnium Manor. Manor. You go to the Somnium Manor, and you're let in, and you guys can pick up Lotus.
All I'm saying is that great tits run in the Somnium family. The Somnium Mammers is what they're called. Thank you. I'll be here next week.
Alright. So, what are you all doing now? What is the plan now that you have Lotus?
I
guess we could look Me and Ginger were talking and we did an itinerary.
Yes.
Lotus has no pre-existing plans.
Okay, so let's see. We had gala prep, which was dance lesson and look into getting outfits. Cassandra needed work on sign language. We wanted to do some shopping for temple supplies, perhaps getting new weapons, healing items. I wanted to figure out some uses for the celestial blood and gold, other than I guess like we could sell them, but I don't know if there's any other uses. Or we wanted to check in on the temple and up the pay for the employees, and also we wanted to look in on the Solar Legion and the Emperor, and the ideas of who to talk to were the Nothics, many voices, like the Nothic network, many voices, perhaps maybe Astray, but I'm not sure if she's gonna really know anything.
I also can't be there.
Or talk to a Zoltal to see if he has any information. I don't know if there's another god that or Eidolon that would be dealing more in information, like other than Zoltal. I'm gonna look at all of the Eidolons again. But yeah, that was all of the things that I had on the list.
Oh, Avery, you got any recommendations for information Eidolons out of character?
Like Eidolons that are good sources of information?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like any Eidolon that would be a good source of information is like highly likely to go Wan Shitong on our ass.
What?
The scary owl from Avatar.
Oh.
Let me.
No, that's just the librarian.
Let me look at something.
Fair.
Anyways, other stuff that, once again, sorry this is a bit of a catch-up, Avery. I'm gonna try to get...
No, you're good.
We're gonna try to get...
you know what?
Eula?
We could get to the thing where...
Eula's a good source of information.
Oh.
Thealden is generally a good source of information, though he's lesser known. If it's anything medical or spiritual, Silveril is a good bet. You know what? Generally speaking, deep, profound knowledge is kind of the domain of Haldir. As like the poet of deep meaning. So Haldir is a really good source of information, and that would be my kind of... Those would be my pitches to you. Other than like Azotl and Heiwa, who kind of like steal information. Like if you're talking about Eidolons who like just generally are knowledgeable, Eula, Thealden, or Haldir.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'm trying to look up information on the Emperor and the Solar Legion, which I feel like a lot of the information would probably be more underground-ish, or...
Yeah, I feel like Azotl and, like, again, 100% biased here, but I feel like Eula or Azotl would be a little bit more...
Yeah, I was like, when you said Eula, I'm like,
probably... I don't think Eula would be likely to know it, but if you're looking for, like Eldritch shit, that's kind of Haldir's domain. Haldir represents like the unknown. He is the great spirit of allure, poet of deep meaning. He's kind of like the Eidolon for like the sea, or and like lost knowledge, if that makes sense. Where like Eula is like a collection of the constellations that make up knowledge. Haldir is like the stars that fell from the sky into the ocean.
Okay.
Which is represented by
swallowed a falling star.
So Haldir might actually be one of the better options there, other than like
that would be my suggestion. Of course, this is Wick's game. Whatever he decides.
I feel like the Emperor wouldn't exactly be Eldritch, though, would he?
Is working with an elder myth, so...
Fair.
All elder myths are from outside, even if they have integrated themselves into Valera somehow.
Fair. Fair.
So, yeah, other...
Yaga.
I still have to talk to Eula. All I did was just steal from her.
I still need to talk to a god of any kind that isn't Feywild.
Stealing from Eula.
I talked to Azolo first, and then we went to the Eula cathedral, and all of the pretty shit on the table was calling out to him because I got the gloves of thievery booed. It's just like, oh no.
Listen, it's way more of an occurrence than you think it is. You
as soon as Wick explained that to me, and I'm like, okay, I'll give in. I'll give in this one time.
Master, allow me to go all out.
Oh yeah, just this one time turns a little more. I don't know why I did Irish. I'm trying to do more Spanish for a Zotel.
It's a hard accent.
But yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, if we're gonna end up, if Avery's gonna be a guest character today, maybe we could try and find a way to have that happen. So.
Well, see, the thing is that we're gonna need to do a time skip to do that. So I.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Y'all got some errands to run.
Yeah. So do your errands. First, we can do them a little quick. We'll do we'll do the shopping stuff pretty quick.
Listen. Also, just generally speaking, if you go speak to Haldir, he's like my favorite Eidolon, so I could also play Haldir. But
that's a good idea, honestly. If you want to.
Okay.
We did have
I feel like we're just doing more, and I say this as someone who is a yapper, I feel like we're doing more talking about what we're going to do than actually doing what we're planning to do.
We're getting there.
My point being, take your time on your errands.
Yeah.
Don't feel pressured by me being a guest character.
So,
I'm sitting here playing poker game. So
what do you guys want to do first?
No.
Lotus would probably look for. He would give the okay to sell his brother's arms because he doesn't want those anywhere near him. Quite frankly, he would if hearing about talking to Eidolons about information stuff, he would mention. I did reach out to Izotel and Eula last night in some prayer, but if you wish to speak with Haldir and he really does trade in lost knowledge, well, he'll reach into his bag and show off that idol that he got from Eula's temple a while back. This is of importance for me to find out what's going on with. Furthermore, I'm not in any need of new weapons or potions or materials and what have you, but I do think looking into getting some cleaning equipment and furniture for the manor would be prudent, and then perhaps we can also look at clothes. For the ball, the gala, the event. I don't know. I can't. Oh, sorry.
I also wanted to know, did you guys want to do anything with the fact that you translated that book finally?
Yes, that actually. Yeah. No, we need to tell Lotus about that. So if I want to get the full information. I assume we'd want to do that somewhere private, though.
Like the manor.
Does the manor feel like it's... Are there enough rooms where we can hide and no one will see what we're doing? Perhaps. But yeah, so...
Everyone down into the basement bathroom, quickly!
But yeah, so we can at least go over that information that was, finally found out.
Did y'all actually, read it, or is this going to be a surprise for the whole party?
We know only a small small bit. We actually stopped when we realized, Lotus should probably be present for this.
Alright.
So yeah.
Oh, well, great news. That's nice. Well, we can do that when we get back home, whenever that is. Hey, and this way, if we talk to one of the Eidolons, then we don't have to go to the lady who absolutely fucking hates me.
Hono will just kind of sign. I was going to handle that. You don't have to deal with her.
Oh, I don't plan to.
Basically, I will just say that Hono is the one that is keeping at least contact with Astra and is not expecting any of you guys to do that.
Yeah.
Also, I still technically have a room there.
Yeah. Alright. Shall we get going?
Yeah. Well, I know, at least there was... Cassandra wanted to do some temple shopping, so that would be, like, supplies and shit, and potions and all of that. You wanted cleaning supplies for the manor and furniture, but we all need clothing for the event.
How much gold did we get from our mission? It was 100, right? Like 100
It was 1,000 each.
Oh my gods!
Yeah.
I'm giving you extra gold because you got ways to invest in it that aren't just that too, so...
Personal power.
Yeah.
And also, I guess technically, we wouldn't have gotten that much if Lunarium died, so...
Yeah.
True!
I don't know if we'd get paid at all!
Probably not.
If
We
anything,
might have had worse things than just not getting paid, to be fair.
That is true.
True.
Anyway.
The only random thing I have on Honey's list, just off the bat, is she needs some weapons and, yeah, the shopping, like, with the clothes and stuff. So, otherwise, she's just along for the ride. She really don't...
So...
Oh, and maybe a new book, because she needs to write now.
Oh, and I think Nova can afford, like, the new fancy armor, so we can always head by that.
To,
Yeah.
Yes, we do have a shopping trip for everyone. I think everyone's gonna get something.
Shopping.
Lotus can finally afford his high-powered broccoli trimmer with detachable, non-powered cauliflower trimmer.
Wait, hold on. You couldn't afford that before after you sold the dress? How expensive is that thing?
Don't worry about it.
Anyways,
That's some high-ticket item, huh?
Where are you guys going to sell this?
I honestly feel like we should probably sell it to the Baron. I think that's just the safest bet to actually get money for this without being questioned.
Not gonna lie, I low-key want to keep one of the arms just to give to Azotl.
That's fair.
Originally ripped off a man.
Yeah. Lotus will suggest. So I don't know how good it would look trying to sell the disembodied arms of a person to normal shops, but I'm willing to bet if there's anyone in town that we could get good coin from for this sort of thing, it's probably the Baron.
You can't see his eyes, but you feel like there's a squint, because I feel like someone at least mentioned the whole gambling thing before.
Lotus will look over at him and just say, okay, maybe part of it is I also just want to see the big chunky skeleton again.
Oh! Jesus.
I can't believe!
You're jealous.
Actually, no, completely unbothered. If Seeker was ever in a relationship, they would not give a shit.
Lotus has so much love to give.
We stand our poly kings.
Yeah. So, is there any other... speak now or forever hold your peace.
I guess with at least some of my knowledge, and I've been wandering around and things like that, have I found any place that would perhaps want to buy a bunch of robotic arms that might have come from a Thos origin, like they're a suspicious origin?
Send me to bed without sus. That's for the sheriff to decide.
Is there anything, Wick?
Hold on just a second.
Okay.
The Wicked Witch of the West. She's worse than the other Wicked Witch of the East.
What was your question? Sorry.
Oh, with my wandering around and kind of going all over the city and all my little nosiness, have I found any place that would probably be a little bit more willing to buy a bunch of robotic arms of suspicious origin from us?
I mean, you could also, to be fair, the best, you get the sense that the Baron might be willing to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't really found a Thieves Guild other than Azotul's Temple.
Okay, so I was thinking maybe Azotul's Temple otherwise. Okay. Just... Well, I mean, let's go. I guess let's see what the Baron would be willing to sell for them. Buy for them.
Yeah.
Give us for them. I'm so good at words today.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys make your way to the boneyard.
Rev up those fryers, because I am sure hungry for one bone in that yard.
Yeah, you guys make it to the boneyard, and before you guys can even talk to one of the attendants, they suddenly sort of just look at you and sort of gesture to the big purple door in the back.
Lotus will grin and walk over to the big purple door with glee. A big purple door for two big purple men.
And it opens up and says, and you hear the big booming voice say, "Bonjour, my friends. Come on in and come on down."
Oh, you don't have to invite me twice.
I will just say that Hono is so grateful this is not aimed at him. This is a fucking big Jesus Christ.
Was Hono here? Hono wasn't here the last time you guys.
No,
he
Hono was not here last time. I just heard about it probably in just party chatter and went, "Excuse me, you let the baby robot gamble?"
Honey also wasn't here for this bit either.
Oh, you guys missed out.
Honey was wandering.
I listened to and it was so good. Question, I can't remember. Is this room completely in darkness?
Yes.
Or
well, it is at first, but then these purple flames light up the area, so like the little lanterns and torches on the wall sort of light up. Hold on, I'm trying to find a good. I didn't really have a good music for them. I'm trying to find a good sort of
Tom Kench theme.
Well, don't want to. I've risked it a couple times with some songs, so I don't want to.
Yeah, fair.
Get copyright claimed on one of our VODs. So let's see. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Is this too shanty? Yeah, that's too shanty.
Yeah, that is very shanty. Ah, yes, the sounds of the bayou. Of course. It takes me back to Nolans.
Hold on. No, that's too. Hold on. Let's see. Let's do.
Toulouse Lautrap.
Let me see if I got anything. Because, specifically, I'm building a campaign that would have music like this.
Oh, hold on,
the entire audio track from The Princess and the Frog.
That's a little too
jaunty.
A little too jaunty. Let's see. It's got too much background.
I don't know. Nova's about to have a jaunty time, I'm sure.
Oh, of course.
Nova's be welcome back.
You know what? Let's do some fucking.
I'm so excited.
You know what? Let's do some fucking casino jazz.
This is really good, actually.
Put on some jizz.
Well, my friends, what can I do for you this this fine day. And hello to you too. I don't recall seeing you last time these were around.
Yes, we recently got back from a very important mission, and we got well, it feels a bit crass to say this, given the circumstances. We got some souvenirs from our battle with my brother, and, well, taking solid gold celestial arms to any shop is probably going to put us on the radar of the Solar Legion at worst, or the Town Guard at best.
I mean, we're definitely already on there.
Okay, at the very least, maybe radar. We're probably already on that. Basically, we're not trying to take too much attention or cause too much of a scene. And we thought, well, I suggested, if there's anyone in town that we could probably get a fair price without getting law enforcement called on us, well...
Well, now, that's a little presumptuous, but I ain't ever gonna turn down a little chance to get my bony paws on some celestial gold. So I'll make you a little special deal.
Go on.
Pound for pound. How much ever celestial gold you hand over? And he sort of waves his hands, and purple fire appears on the desk, and a few ingots of this sort of like dark grayish iron with like sort of red streaks through it. I'll give you Stygian iron. That from the other side of the spectrum, as it were.
I was gonna say redstone. Minecraft.
I don't suppose you have any suggestions on where we could get to have things made from it?
Well, now. He thinks for a moment, taps a little bony finger to his bony chin, and says, "You know, I got a couple of smiths I can connect you with, if you're interested. And this is a part of a little bit of exchange, so here's what I'll say." And he's gonna snap his fingers, and half the iron's gonna disappear. Half Stygian iron for what you got. And I'll throw in making some stuff out of it. All for free as part of the bargain.
I look at the group, trying to get their vibes.
Honey's vibes is that she's homeschooled. And this is her first time being here.
Of course!
Survive.
Of course, we could always play a little game and make things a little more interesting, if you want.
I'm not particularly interested in a game right now, Baron, but I am still interested in the prospect of a date.
I'm still interested in the game.
As soon as Nova says that, Hono just snap his head towards him.
And he snaps his fingers again and put at double the amount of Stygian iron appears on his side of the table.
Oh God, no!
You want to play for a little extra? You can get even more.
What do you mean? What would the stakes be?
Well, obviously it'd be for the gold, as it were. Play a little game.
That could be something to make for dinner. Garlic butter steaks.
Play
He's just thinking of a fucking date dinner.
Now don't be trying to butter me up just yet there Lotus.
You know, the sight of you. I think Lotus, like, damn near, like, continues that line of thought out loud and just full on shuts his mouth. Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. Question. Before I wanna know a little bit more of the information before we go into this. How much does each of these arms weigh?
Each of those arms is another 5 pounds of gold. So
okay, so we technically have 25 pounds, but I do kind of want to keep one of the arms to keep to us all.
Okay.
Now, on the other hand, yeah, as you're like sort of checking the arms and stuff, he's like sort of breathes in. I'd be willing to cut a better deal for you. And he sort of snaps his hands back to 25 pounds, or 20 pounds of Stygian iron on the table and says, I'll give you pound for pound. And put in a good word for my smith to make you some good stuff. But throw in that there celestial blood as part of as to sweeten the pot a little bit for me.
I think we just stumbled across Rodon from Bayonetta. Like, I think that's what's happening here. I say, knowing Wick probably has no interest in Bayonetta. I'm just getting very big. Okay.
Alright, well, hold on.
Honey.
I have 2 vials of celestial blood. Could I only hand over one, or does he want both?
Honey's gonna speak up
Okay.
because she is a businesswoman.
Is she?
Oh, big business, honey?
She's gonna say, you keep changing the price, which does not bode well for us. Why do you want it? Why are they of interest to you?
Well, I'm always interested in, let's just say, for people like me, it's hard to get my hands on celestial forged items. And even harder to get on celestial blood.
It's hard for everybody, so that doesn't mean nothing.
So, here's the thing. You just gave us the information that this has a lot more higher value. We can... Somebody who's a better negotiator could fuck with this man and maybe get a little higher.
You keep giving us different prices for what this is. You're not telling us how much it costs. So,
Oh, it
what's
depends
it to
on
you?
who's asking, friend. Don't you know everything's price is subjective?
Perhaps we can...
To a smith down the street, that celestial gold might be 100 gold a pound. To an alchemist, it might be 200 gold a pound.
So how much is it worth for you? I'm not asking about the alchemist or the blacksmith. I'm asking for you.
I like you, young lady. You got a shrewd head about you.
Perhaps, we can negotiate over a drink, and Lotus will, pull out the bottle of dream wine and swirl it around a little bit.
Oh my god.
Oh, you don't gotta sweet talk me like that, Lotus, but I ain't ever turned down dream wine before. And he's gonna snap his fingers and some crystal goblets are gonna appear on the table. Have a seat, everyone. No need to do business standing up. Stay a while. Kick your feet back.
Lotus will only pour drinks for himself and for the Baron, and will sort of reach out to Honey and just say, this stuff can get fucky. This stuff can get fucky with even me. The last thing I need is anyone else in the party under the influence during this.
Have you seen those clips of Legend of Evantris on TikTok?
The one with Chuckles the Clown.
The one with fucking... when the guy starts talking to Torvik in his mind, that's what Honey does. He's like, I've done this to you before. I'm gonna find that shit because that's exactly what happened. But she's gonna be like,
okay.
Oh, okay. She's gonna be like, oh, okay.
As you're doing this, Lotus, he's gonna point to you, Hono, and then his bony fingers are gonna say in sign language, "You've been awfully quiet, Monsieur. You have anything you want to add to the conversation?" In perfect sign language.
I just like observing Jesus.
He's gonna grin at you, although to be fair, all he does is grin.
Yeah, I'll
old over here.
In response, he'll just sign back. I am simply observing.
I know you're observing. You're observing and seeking, aren't you? He's not gonna say anything after that, but you get like a little chuckle from him.
Oh god, I feel like he would want to say something to that, but
Torvik, have another cookie.
Anyways, so he says, "So here's the skinny. Although it's coming from me, that ain't much. Listen, friends, I'm not gonna give you all the runaround. I just like having it. I can get it if I want it. And I'm telling you that if you want gold for it, I can certainly give you gold. I just figured you might want a little trade for trade if you're trying to drop the scent. And let's face it, celestial gold and Stygian iron are good for making magic items, good for getting yourself some good weapons. But you want flat gold? I'll be generous. I'll give you $2.50 a pound for it.
He does have a point, though. I mean, we are already in the market for new weapons, aren't we?
Not gonna lie, I do want something that does more damage. But okay, here's the thing. You say with I'm sorry, I cut you off.
So $2.50 gold a pound. How much Stygian iron for a pound? Want the conversion?
I think it was it was pound for pound.
Yeah, pound for pound.
How much? Okay, just how much would it need? How much Stygian iron would you need to make like a weapon?
Just 1 bar.
1 bar?
Yeah.
How much does a bar weigh?
Bar weighs about well, see, here's the thing. You mix it with steel because, like, it's like... so okay. I think it's like 1 to 2 pounds. Listen, I'm going to be real. I'm not as good at doing this kind of math. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're totally fine. I was just trying to get a gauge of, would we be able to get...
How much would we be able to make with it?
How many weapons could we make?
How many weapons could we make? And
if you figure a sword is 5 to 9 pounds.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's 1 pound. Stygian. It's like, here's the thing. It's 1 pound of Stygian iron to make a weapon, 1 pound of celestial gold to make a weapon or armor. Or, well, no, you mix, you'd probably be about like 5 pounds to make armor, but still.
Okay.
You mix it with steel.
Okay. Alright, so...
Honey's gonna turn to Hono and the rest of the party. And she's not gonna bother signing because obviously he knows how to do it. But she says, "Keep in mind, this is where we get the iron smelted as well. That's added value to it."
Yeah, well, no,
I
that's
would take this anywhere.
Mm-hmm. I'm fully with this plan, but I know I'm just going from the fact that we came to this with the aspect of getting gold, but also, I mean, getting the weapons might help us. I guess if we get the weapons, all the gold that we got from the...
Yeah, we have plenty of gold on hand, and I feel like above board, weapons are going to get us more mileage than extra gold.
Yeah. Okay, so one last thing. Because I said... sorry.
Oh, I was just realizing that I might be interested if the celestial gold can be used to make armor or something. I might be interested in that too.
Okay, so you want the celestial gold
I don't know.
to be kept.
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I do have 5 pounds that I got from the one, I forgot what they were called. The person who exploded into a big giant gold golem and attacked us. We have 5 pounds from that. If that can be used to make armor, we can save that aside for you to make armor. However, like I said, I do really want to keep one of the arms to give to us all.
Yeah. Baron,
so that leaves us with 15 pounds.
If I may ask, if this would be agreeable to my party, metal has, well, little worth for a druid, let alone a druid so connected with the chaos of dreams. I'm curious, would it be possible to, I don't know, for one portion of the celestial gold, perhaps get something from Rockalon to use as materials?
Interesting.
Crystals, lumber, insect parts, something of that sort.
Well, you want something from Rockalon, you gotta go certain speciality for that. I can hook you up though, but that's a lot easier for me. So, yeah, it's something I can manage. Now, even as a druid, you can still use metal. It's not.
Oh, it is something I can still use, but it's not exactly something that I feel personally will... Well, I am of noble blood. Aesthetics are a bit important.
I got you, friend.
And even then, it's hard to feel, I think Lotus thinks for a moment, realizing 2 people in his company, and like aborts what he was about to say due to the implications of like, it's hard to feel connected to the earth if you're just constantly gripping metal. Yeah, you know, you don't need the straight up microaggression. But you know what? Lotus realizes that, and he's going to say,
well, that's the thing, and I feel like it also has like a double meaning too at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to feel connected to the earth when you're on cloud 9, baby. What?
Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. If you could, if I may ask, would that be of additional cost, or would it be a swap out of the portion, as I suggested?
It'd be swap out of the portion.
Lotus will look at the group.
I mean, if legitimately 1 pound can produce a weapon, and we have 10 pounds left, that would be enough to make like 10 weapons.
Or you could use 5 pounds to make armor.
Make armor.
It sounds like well, question. Actually, this is what I really wanted to know before we continued on this. What kind of aspects do you get from Stygian iron over?
You get probably a little plus. You'd probably get like a +1 or bonus damage.
Ooh. Okay.
I'd make the argument of one of each. We have 3, and we've been given more or less 3 options.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd have a little bit of each.
What'd you say?
We'd have a little bit each.
Well, no, what'd you say before that?
Oh. Me?
No, honey.
Oh.
Just saying, like, we have 3 arms, so 1 for gold, 1 for iron, 1 as trade, quote unquote.
Okay.
I mean, that...
Hypothetically, because then we get a little bit of everything to use as we need.
I mean, I don't. The question is, I don't think with one, just turning 1 in for the Stygian Iron would be enough for necessarily everybody to also. I mean, just if people wanted armor as well.
It would give... Yeah, well, here's the thing. We're saving 5 pounds of celestial gold aside for you to have armor. You've wanted armor to begin with, so this is just kind of... It's also gonna support our paladin.
In this house, we support our paladins.
If we do the gold, it's only gonna give us 1,250 for one of the arms. If we get the iron for one of the arms, it's gonna be... We can make 5 weapons. So that could be a weapon for each of us, but it seems like Lotus is using a portion to get his own weapon. So, I mean, technically we can use that 5 to go towards Cassandra, Hono, and Honey. And though technically I am keeping some of this to give to Azotl, so maybe the people who get the most benefits are Cassandra and Honey, to make it fair.
Yeah.
I think the big thing is just the fact that the iron can't, quote unquote, as currently where we are, the iron can't be used elsewhere. So either we would have...
You know what? You have a point.
We'd have
the iron in this... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it'd have to be something we could use all of it.
Here's
the iron is the more important this thing, so we should put the 5 pounds towards it and forgo the gold.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you got it.
Lots of... This is too much. We're like, hold on. I thought we were just selling it. I didn't realize.
Yeah, we're doing full ass bartering now.
This is
Listen, you came to a guy who does deals and gambling.
Oh no, it makes 100% sense. But now I'm just like, oh geez, we're adding so many layers to this because everyone's like, wait, hold on, we can get something out of this. So no, yeah, I think going for the iron just because unless we get to retain the blacksmith or the smithy line of communication in the long run.
So then, and we also would have your arm where if we decided we super needed it, could always come back.
Yeah.
So I was going to give it to Azotl.
Yeah, but if we're like, oh fuck, wait, we might actually need this.
Well, he might not. He might had a different deal at that point. However, we are also giving up the celestial blood. I did ask before, did he want 2 vials or the 1 vial?
Yeah.
He would like both vials, and he's willing to pay a little extra either in Stygian iron or gold for both vials.
Okay. How much extra for the gold or the Stygian iron for both?
He'll give you 5 pounds of Stygian iron for both, or he'll give you 1,000 gold for both.
So, arguably, actually, the 5 pounds of Stygian iron makes more sense in that situation. Because we're getting less gold than he originally was wanting to offer for the 5 pounds. So, yeah, we should go, okay. Well, I'm fine with that. So that's 2 vials of celestial gold, 15 pounds, or 5 arms. What that would give us... The 1 goes towards Lotus, and then we have the remaining 15 pounds of Stygian iron. So, yeah, okay. Everyone's good with that.
Were we keeping some of the gold for armor for me, or we're doing...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because we're only putting 3 arms up and the celestial blood. We have an arm left and the 5 pounds of gold that I swept into my purse.
So, how much gold are you turning over?
We're gonna turn over the 3 arms.
15 pounds?
Yes.
And
so that
another
means
5 pounds from the 2 vials, so you're gonna get 20 pounds
but take 5 away for the thing for Lotus.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
for Rock-a-lon mats.
15 pounds of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he's gonna look at you, Lotus, and he's gonna think for a few moments. And
Yeah. Not actually.
he's going to step up from the desk, and he's gonna take the gold that you give him, slide the iron over. He's gonna take the blood, especially, and tuck it into his pocket.
I will. Here's the funny thing. Hona's the one who has all these items, so he's the one who is kind of handing it all off. Hesitantly, I will say a little hesitantly, just kind of like, well, I guess
Right
this is for the best.
right now, Hono is sandwiched between 2 big, bulky men.
Don't get flustered now, honey.
Mentally, I'm here.
He doesn't have of course, he doesn't have a face to give expression, but you can feel the shit-eating grin he has when he says that.
We don't get flustered now, honey. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, I would say he's cool, calm, and collected right now. However, yes, there's definitely like a little taking deep within him. Like, good lord, why am I sandwiched between these two men?
Okay, so you get that, and he's gonna think a moment and say, "So, you want a new staff, Lotus?"
That would be the idea. So, looking towards lumber and adornments,
Well,
things.
If you're going to Rock-a-Lon, if you're wanting something straight from Rock-a-Lon, there's only one thing you're gonna want. And he's gonna sort of snap his fingers, and the purple fire's going to flare. And he's going to hand you a carved, pure white staff. And you take it in your hand, and you realize it's bone.
Ooh.
What is this the bone of?
That, my friend, is probably the... Actually, no, he'd know what it is. Hold on, let me roll a dice check. And see.
Me?
No, I'm gonna roll this.
Okay.
This is
Would-
me.
Would Honey potentially know?
No, because it's carved, and it's like carved ivory now at this point.
Okay.
Is it like a carved block? Because Lotus was wanting to shape it as he pleased.
Oh, okay, no, it's like a big block of ivory that you can carve into a
Okay.
staff. It's
Okay.
about like maybe, like sort of like a rectangular 4 to 5 foot, or cylindrical or rectangular, you take your pick, 4 to 5 foot.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you're 6 foot, right?
6'9".
Yeah, so it'd be like a 7 foot piece of bone.
Hmm.
Actually, it's 6 foot. You wouldn't get reach with it, so there you go. 6
Yeah.
foot piece of block of ivory, and he says, "That right there is straight from a dragon's tooth, my friend."
Is this from a tooth?
Oh.
A lot
Whoa.
of bones wind up in Rock-a-Lon, friend. Unclaimed bones from all over Walera. You know how it is.
Don't get on.
I thought Rock-a-Lon was the Feywild. I guess I was thinking.
You're thinking of Ryoja.
Well, I'm in Ryoja.
Well,
So. But we're here now. So. We're here now. I think Lotus is absolutely the type to, like, just go along with it and not say, oh, I got my realms mixed up. So he just holds this bone, just sort of looking down at it like, huh, big ass fucking bone.
he's gonna you get the sensation of him winking at you. It's...
Huh. Alright then.
Motherfucker knows.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's really awkward. I was so... So here's the thing. The reason I thought, oh, Rockalon's the name of the Feywild in this game, is Ryoja is the name of a character in one of the D&D games I'm in. So I was like, oh, that's just where I'm getting that name from. That's not the Feywild.
No, it's Ryoja is the Feywild, Rockalon is the Shadowfell.
Oh, well.
You can switch it out if you want, but that's going to be more for him, actually, because it's harder for him to get Ryojan stuff.
Yeah, I think Lotus will keep that to himself for now.
But yeah,
I think he is going to look over at Cassandra and say, "Do you think if we showed up before the librarian with me wielding a dragon tooth staff that might cause problems?"
Take offense to that.
I mean, do dragons lose teeth? Because this could have just been a tooth that fell off, came out of a dragon's mouth.
I mean, he did say it's an unclaimed bone.
now, okay, I can get you another one if you want. If you fear it may cause offense for your bookish friend.
I mean, I don't want to cause too much trouble.
No sweat, I got you. He's gonna grab it from you and do again, and we'll see what you get this time.
He stole my bone.
Do you want a different bone, or do you want?
Yeah, I want a different bone. I'm just playing. Stole my bone.
Here you go. And he's gonna hand you one that looks pretty similar, but feels just a pinch more like dense. That's from a giant's finger bone.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Or sorry, not finger bone, vertebrae. Sorry.
Giant indeed.
Was it one of the storm giants? Holy shit.
Yep.
Huh.
Alright. Got all your stuff?
Yep.
Now, anything else you want to take care of while you're here?
Not that I can think of.
God, you don't know how badly I low-key want to do the gambling thing, but I am not gonna do it because I've been playing the we don't let the baby gamble parent of the group.
Sure, none of y'all want to take a little roll of the dice.
I do.
Hono just grabs you by your wrist like, no, just
Oh,
Why not?
Come on.
It went so well last time.
I really
It was a lot of fun. You should try it too.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Hono. Why don't you try a little roll?
I will admit, part of me wants to try to take a chance to see if I can get some materials from Ryoja as well.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
Well,
This thing called gambling is really exciting.
No. Oh.
You can play whatever game you want. That's the best part.
I don't play games. I play guitar.
I bet you could play guitar.
You want to have a little. You want to have a little music, off, friend.
The devil went
down
down
to
to
Georgia.
Looking for a solid deal.
A solid gold banjo appears in his hand.
And the shiny banjo made of gold. But if you win the Baron, if you lose the Baron, get your soul.
I was actually, that's a random thing I was meaning to ask. In the tools proficiencies, they don't have the option for guitar. Can I just make her have guitar?
You can say lute. I'll let you just say lute.
Alright.
And call it guitar.
Because I'm like, there's no option
It's
for
close
guitar.
enough.
But
It's close.
yeah, but I'm like, I want her to be complete fantasy cowboy. That's just my dream. So
She's thinking about those beans.
Anyways, but do any of you actually want to play a little game of chance with?
I would like to.
Depends on how much I'm deterred by, oh no.
I feel like Hono looks to Cassandra for assistance here, like, please.
Yeah, Cassandra, did you want to, like, bargain anything or do anything here?
Not right now. Sorry, guys. I just have a. Oh, sorry, brain fart.
You're good.
I don't think so.
Honey is definitely just kind of watching. She's done her part. She's spoken her piece.
So,
Yeah.
who wants to go?
Me.
Lotus. All right. What you want to play, son?
I apologize if my game choices seem rather childish, but I was thinking that I have a pretty good chance of interpreting charades.
Okay.
Damn, alright.
Yeah, sure.
Insight.
No, okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna do charades as like a game. That's more of like a party activity.
Okay, that's fair. Never. Yeah, I guess he wouldn't have said that then.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck. What are Lotus's? Okay. Question. Would arm wrestling be revolved around athletics?
Arm wrestling would be involved around athletics, but he has an extreme advantage in almost all of his stats compared to you guys. That's why.
Yeah, wasn't it just like a flat luck roll where you're rolling a d20?
If you pick the game of chance.
Yeah. Do you want to play a game of chance? You could just do some dice games or like poker or something.
Yeah.
I played rock paper scissors, so.
Yeah. Oh, what are some? Yeah, I guess so. Lotus will say, "Have you ever heard of Death Roll?"
Out of character, I haven't, so you'll have to explain it to me out of character.
So, Death Roll is a gambling thing that I learned about from Final Fantasy 14, because of course, that's what one way I've learned about a gambling game. Because why would I? The way Death Roll works is typically this is done with a D100 or a /random roll of a set number. And the rules of it are you take a high number dice, and whoever rolls 1 first loses.
Okay, yeah, that's something we can do here.
Basically, the way it works with /random though is it is a little bit better, quote unquote, in the sense of you start off from whoever was the lowest roll last time. So I guess the way we could do it, is just a D100 roll and see who gets 1 first, or we move down a die.
We'll just do D100
appropriately.
see who gets 1 first.
Yeah.
Or we could just do a D20 and see who gets 1 first to make it a little easier.
Yeah, that might be.
Yeah, Lotus will
D20.
say
A lot quicker.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big fan of that myself. He sort of gives an he doesn't change his expression, but you can feel this like ironic sort of grin when he says with death roll.
Yeah.
Big fan of gators.
Of course. All right. Do you want to start or should I?
Well, I'll let you start. You can go right ahead for your first one. And what are you
5.
betting? What are you betting?
That's a good question. I should have said that before rolling. You know what? I think Lotus is going all or nothing. He's betting the finger bone.
All right, you're betting the finger bone. You also have to bet one stat. And in return, you'll get some kind of staff made from materials from Rio.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get rid of my constitution, given the fact that, I want to be able to take hits. So, it's only 1 decrease or increase, right? I think the safest bet for me then is intelligence, because I'm at 11.
Now this one's, it'll just be you get it back plus a special. I'm gonna just say you just get a special staff from this.
Yeah.
I'll just like give you a cool staff, and we'll just call it that. So,
all right,
let's roll.
Okay.
You go for. You got a 5?
Yeah.
You're keeping that 5.
Okay.
7.
6.
10.
9.
20.
9 again.
3.
9 again.
11.
6.
11 again.
2.
Well, I mean, that's
5.
technically the furthest away from a 1 on the die.
10.
4. I like
2
this
again.
One. This one's tense.
Yeah, ain't it though?
Tense.
I love that roll.
4. Alright.
3.
We're gonna switch it to a D10 now after this one.
Okay.
Oh no.
12. Alright, get out your D10.
Okay. Oh, should I have been rolling this IRL or?
It's fine.
Okay. A D10. Alright, let's go, let's go. 10.
10 as well.
7.
Oh
4.
god.
It's very nerve-wracking.
4.
9.
1.
No!
It was almost a 7.
Oh.
Oh.
Cheer up, Lotus. That was a tense game. And you just feel... Well, how much intelligence do you have, Lotus?
11.
So it's down to 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Not
that's
much
no
change.
change in stat yet, but...
Yeah.
Or no change in modifier. So you lose 1 intelligence, and you lose the finger bone.
All good.
But...
Lotus. But...
How about a double or nothing?
I don't know.
I mean, this is nicely as possible. You are now less intelligent than Honey. Take that. Dick.
Let's do a D4 double or nothing round.
What's the double? What is added?
You get your old intelligence plus 1, and I'll turn the staff into a rare 1.
Okay, but what does
What's the new
Lotus
bet?
give up?
Another point of intelligence.
Oh, just a point of intelligence?
Yeah.
Just another point of intelligence.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh. What is it?
So, you wanna take another chance, Lotus?
Well, I can't say that I go in for strange offers, but something about the dream wine seems to be getting to me.
It'll do that. He sort of
No, in the
don't
background, just pinching the bridge of his nose.
opens up his mouth like a trash can and pours some in. Alright, you go first, Lotus.
Oh, jeez. A D4?
3.
3.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No!
Literally second roll. That's hilarious. You know what? I'm not mad. I took the chance. Lotus ain't a bitch. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Mama raised an emotionally closed off son of a bitch.
As he claps a hand on your shoulder, there's this like scene of you and an enemy sort of playing hide and seek in the woods around your house, and it's just gone.
Oh well.
Question.
I didn't need that.
Question.
Yeah.
Doesn't one of us have an ability to allow us to? Oh
Not
no,
for
the
this.
lucky is just for. Okay.
You can't use
Yeah, my
lucky
luck
for
roll
this.
doesn't count.
Yeah,
It's
no
fine.
interfering with the
This-
games.
This is a pure your luck, not. This is a gambling game. You can't cheat at this one.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
fine. I can. Here's the thing, like, I can pretty much, like, I don't plan on taking any more feats. So the reason I was so blasé about this is I can just get my intelligence back at level 8.
Yeah, I actually really like Death Roll. I think we're going to keep that as like the game you guys play for this because it's really fun.
Oh, but
Thank
now
you.
it's not even anymore. We're at a disadvantage.
What do you mean?
What do you mean we're at a disadvantage?
It's pure luck.
But we roll first.
Oh, yeah. So you can lose. You can lose fast immediately.
Oh, that's fair. I'll let him roll first next time.
Alright.
You
Do
can
you
always
wanna-
add the like heads or tails aspect to it for who goes first.
Oh, that's true. We can do that. We can do
Good game, Baron.
Yeah.
do you good game on yourself. Who anyone else want to take a chance? Roll the knuckle bones.
I'll do it if can I risk something to try to get him his staff?
I mean, you can, but these are more for you.
But that is for me because he's my friend.
Aww.
Hey,
Not gonna lie, I was thinking of Hono actually doing that, even though Hono was spending all the time going, "We don't gamble."
that's for you. That's your choice, friend. No skin off my teeth, as it were.
Quite literally.
But that's going to be a little extra for you, unless you're putting up something really good.
It's more put my lemon bar
Okay.
recipe on the line.
I'll gamble the Sunblade and a point of intelligence.
He looks at that on the table and sort of hear his teeth sort of grind slightly and say, "Alright, I'll accept it."
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, he's a fucking undead skeleton guy. They're probably not very fond of sunblades.
Yeah, I know, but at least he gets it off the streets.
Alright.
I mean, you got a point.
Alright, we're gonna, I don't have a coin, so, I'm gonna roll a d4, call it odds or evens.
Okay. Even.
4, you get to roll first.
Hooray!
Wait, I get to roll first,
Oh,
or
no,
I
he
get to roll
rolls
second?
first.
Yeah, I was like, oh wait, no, that doesn't.
Oh wait, never mind.
He
No.
rolls, so it is,
Unless you want to roll first.
we're gonna start with a D100.
Start with the D100?
And
Okay.
we're gonna do two. We're gonna do 2 rolls of and we'll
Okay.
decrease from there.
Okay.
That's 75.
52.
90.
I'm sorry I
17.
suggested such a tense and also long game.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Chase?
17.
17. All right, we're switching to D12, D20s.
D20s. Okay.
All right. 20.
18.
11.
15.
All right, one more, and then we're gonna switch down.
Okay.
7.
9.
All right, D12s.
Alright.
7.
11.
3.
6.
All right, switch to a D10.
Okay.
5.
1.
No!
Dang it!
Nova, you were supposed to be the chosen one!
I know.
He's gonna reach under his desk and take a pair of tongs and slide that sun blade. And
Oh,
he's gonna tap you on the shoulder, and you're gonna lose a point of intelligence. What is your intelligence before this loss?
14.
All right,
oh
you're fine.
no.
You lose 1 point of
Okay.
intelligence. Anyone else care to
Okay.
try their luck?
Jesus fucking Christ. This is horrible.
I'm kind of tempted
Come
to
on.
relate parents is Rocky. Could I like trade the memory, like a memory of them or something?
That'd be 2 points of intelligence. So, you can get either 2 points back and 2 points in another stat, or you either. So here's how it works: you either win and you get what you bet back, and you get either a rare item or 2 points in a stat.
I think I'll wait. I think I'll save that one.
Or you can get a lot of gold. I'd say for that, for 2 points in a stat, you could get 5,000 gold.
Information.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the way you think, darling.
What did she say? Sorry, you cut out a little
Information.
bit. Information? Oh.
I can get you whatever information you want for that. Knowledge for knowledge, as it were.
God fucking damn it, you're not allowed to do this! Oh, because I want to do this!
So,
Oh, I got an idea.
you want to play?
Gym time.
You wanna play?
I'm sure you want to know more about what Yalthalbog's planning, don't you?
Ooh!
Oh god, that was a lot.
Or
I
perhaps
do! I want that!
He said, or perhaps what? What else was he going to say there?
Or perhaps what that dragon hunter is up to. Or maybe were those bounty hunters after you, Miss Honey? What their plans are. I know many things.
To be fair,
I
I
wonder-
know what the plan is for
I
that.
got my
but-
fingers in all kinds of gumbo.
I wonder if he's got any fingers in what kind of the things I'm interested in.
Oh,
I know he said Seeker earlier, but...
Oh, I can certainly help out with your questions too, Seeker. You got questions about that gardener up in the sky?
He said that loud?
Yeah?
The what?
What? I need to roll a performance check?
Wait, what?
I said I have to roll a performance check to keep cool, because,
Yeah, roll that at
excuse me?
disadvantage.
Oh, no!
See, friends, I got all kinds of knowledge.
Oh, he probably wouldn't have any knowledge that he would want from us to trade.
Oh, that'd just be your stats.
Okay.
Your stats, like my lemon bar recipe.
Yeah, can anyone beat a 9 on, like, insight? Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone
Yes.
knows that Seeker knows something. Fucking hell!
Lotus will just sort of telepathically say, "You good?"
You good, baby girl?
Oh, hold on.
He's booting up.
I will just say that Seeker is getting tired of NPCs outing his back against his permission. So mean.
You can make a little insight on him if you want. He's got a really fucking high stuff to like hide stuff, but you can.
He's
also-
really high.
I would love to try and make one on him. I'm probably not gonna get it.
All right. You can make
Oh,
it.
okay. Oh, I got a 20 flat. So.
20. Well, that's not going to do anything. He seems to be, for all the world, just a skeleton man with some cool powers.
Ah, damn, he has a high one then. That was beating his passive, right?
Yep. That's his
Damn.
passive deception.
Mean.
Come now, roll the dice, friends. Everything you want could be at your fingertips.
How much information
alright.
would 2 points of intelligence get me?
2
It's all right
points.
here at your fingertips.
How much did you say? 1 point or 2 points?
Oh, 2.
2 points? I'd say that could get you a pretty decent. It's hard to measure how much, but I'll say that 2 points of intelligence. He can reveal hidden knowledge about the enemy, or that would be hard
Ooh.
to get.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Go for it, king. I mean, queen.
All right. We're gonna start off with D100s.
Please, somebody.
First, I'm gonna tell you, odds are even on the D4.
Odd.
That's a 3. He'll roll his D100 first.
Nice.
That's a 70.
Nine.
All right.
We're rocking. Really a one.
That is a 23.
Okay. 90.
Alright, we're going to switch down to D20s now. 10.
Natural 20.
Alright. 9.
Getting worse and worse. 11.
Alright. We're going to switch down to D12s. 8.
5.
3.
We're on D8, right?
Yeah, D12s is what we're on.
Sorry, I brain farted. That is a 1.
Damn!
Okay. Oh wow.
How much intelligence did you have to start with?
I rolled like a 12 or something.
Alright, so you're down to 10. I'm gonna say
You die. You have a brain
lose
aneurysm
one
and you
of-
die.
You lose one of the few pleasant memories you had with your family as a child.
No.
Ouch.
Oh my good lord.
Oh
You know,
my God.
maybe I shouldn't have introduced Death Roll, actually.
Bad.
Maybe this
Yeah.
was a
I
mistake.
don't understand how you have not hit a 1. The odds at this point are absolutely insane. You've done the game.
This is like fucking Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Legitimately, you've done the game 4 times and you have not hit a 1 yet.
Can I try and get my intelligence back?
Certainly. You want a double or nothing?
Fucking Christ, guys! Stop!
Edward keeps losing, so I think I'm just gonna do the 1.
Okay, so you want to try and get 1 point of intelligence back?
Yeah,
Well, you're gonna have to bet 1 point.
I'll bet 1 point.
To save time, we're gonna start on D20s for this one.
Okay.
Alright,
I'll
first,
guess
yeah, odds or evens.
even.
Even. You won, so he's going first.
Alright.
15.
2.
Nat 20.
13.
Alright, D12s.
Alright.
11.
10.
12.
12.
D10s.
Okay.
Ah! There's a 1!
Yeah!
Finally!
You get 1 point of intelligence back.
I'm happy with it. I do a little jig.
See? Not so bad now. Anyone else want to try their luck?
Good fucking lord.
He's gonna.
I feel like Hoda right now is just like parents are overwhelming. Just like we're never coming here again.
No!
Maybe I could go double or nothing now.
The bone daddy.
Just an aggressive aggressive clap when you say that and points at you.
Oh, come now.
You think it's a good idea too?
No, just a aggressive signing. Stop while you're ahead. Please, God, stop.
But I can be even more ahead if I win again.
That's
I'm
not
only
how it
kinda
works.
back to where I started.
Anyways, so does anyone else want to try their luck?
I want to read that book.
You want to read that book?
Read that book.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
Anyone else want to go, or are you guys leaving the casino?
I'm trying to think if I have a valid reason to try and do this. To at least try to recoup some stuff for people in the party.
You don't need to do that.
Oh my god.
You don't have to.
I know, but like all of you lost something.
Honey's just chilling.
No, Honey and Hono were the only ones who were just like, no.
Come on, Hono, don't you want to give it a shot?
Oh, god damn it. I don't, like, here's the thing. I would probably want to do a game, if I was going to do it, I want to do a game where I don't think you'd allow that anyway, so...
No, go ahead. What would you want to do?
Well, like, essentially, because I kept thinking of, like, the hide-and-seek game before, but that was for a lemon bar recipe. It was a much lower stakes. It wasn't a game of chance, so I don't think you'd apply a skill-based one to something like this.
You would be able to seek good from him, really.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'd be at an advantage against him. God. The only thing I can think is doing a point of charisma to attempt to get something back for somebody here, but I don't know. I think I'd have to apply, 2 points? To even get anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm down for doing that right now. And as much as I'd love to get information from this man, not at the risk of downing my intelligence score, which is actually very useful.
I mean, you could bet something else too. It's just you guys have just been betting intelligence.
Everyone keeps picking intelligence.
Why is it? Could I bet charisma for information?
Sure.
So at least what was the information that Cassandra was going to try to get?
I hadn't decided, I just knew I wanted information.
You do have to decide before you, fully do it.
Yeah, okay.
Dragon Hunter.
You want a Dragon Hunter? See, I want to get information on the Emperor, but I also don't know if we have better sources, and I would say that Hono is the type that likes putting a lot of the hard work in to find information. I mean, I would get information from the gardener myself. I'm not getting in a cheap way like this, even if I could.
Okay, but consider the cheap way's easier.
No, it might not be. I guess because it would benefit the party since they are the general enemy for us, trying to get information on the Emperor or the Solar Legion. Outside of what I already know, and I will bet 1 charisma for this.
Alright.
Begrudgingly. Just, you see, Hunter just looks at all of you, and you're just like, this is your fault.
Alright, odds or evens?
Give me odds.
That's evens. You gotta roll first, and we're doing.
Oh.
We're gonna do this. Speed this up a little bit. So get out your D8.
We're going to D8s. I get the
All right.
version.
Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Roll a D8.
All right. That's 7.
6.
That's another 7.
5. All right. We're gonna switch to D6.
Oh, I rolled it. Okay, D6. I will put because I just rolled again.
All right.
That's a 5.
2.
That's a 1.
No.
So Ono is just gonna give a shrug, look at all of you, and just kind of give a nod to the Baron and go, "I'm leaving."
You sure you don't want to try a double or nothing?
Squints.
Wasn't that exciting?
Double or nothing is D4s, right?
You get what you would get the equivalent of if you bet 2 intelligence. But we'd start back from D6s.
D6s.
Oh wait, no, you're right. Double or nothing is D4s. Yes, I'm sorry. I forgot. D4s.
See, I could probably live with my charisma score being a +0 to everything. But do I really want to do? I do want information.
Come
You
on,
want that
live a little.
information.
Gambling's the spice of life, Ono. You can't win if you don't try.
Oh no, we'll just say I'm usually used to hard work getting what I need.
It's really not about winning or losing. It's about how exciting it is, don't you think?
You get a shake of the head.
When you look at the clouds in the sky, don't you find it exciting?
I guess we'll do double or nothing.
I'll leave it be a good sport and roll first for you.
I guess I will do double or nothing, and we'll say perhaps I will actually get fucking lucky. I will say yesterday, I rolled a double net 20 on a disadvantage roll. So, maybe it'll come back to me.
Roll that D4.
Maybe. That D4.
That's a 3.
Well, now we got ourselves a winner.
Big
So you get what you bet and 1 more point of intelligence or charisma, not intelligence. So,
and
you get the intelligence.
what you want to know? What was it you wanted to know again?
I was trying to get information on the Solar Legion and the Emperor, stuff that I don't already know.
The Emperor
basically,
is going to be the Emperor is. Let's see. You already know that he's a human man. You know that his name is Tiberius Solarheart. You know that he's coming in time to attend the ball. He's got one of them sunstones with him.
I'm assuming the Sunstone is one of the things that Oleander had, right?
Yes, it's what an enemy stole.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's what call it. You have information in your book about it, but I can certainly reveal what that is to you in here and now, if you so wish, as part of this.
I was able to read some of the information on it. I know that it definitely was filled with radiant energy.
I could tell you what he plans to do with them.
You know what? Yeah, actually, that kind of would be good.
There are 16 total sunstones in this world. You need 3 of them to perform a ritual to allow Yalthabalg to partially manifest on this physically in Walira. That's what they're planning to do, so that he can break down the Veil of Night and form a permanent sunlight here in Nockstadt.
Alright.
Okay.
Of course, if he does that, he's going to end up destroying half of Nockstadt because of how the Veil worked. That there floating city you and yours are from, that fell slowly because of what Eula and her apprentice did. Unfortunately, they slowed it down by dilating time so that night never ended. If all that time were to be returned at once, boom.
Mm.
Boom.
Oh, that's great.
So you're basically saying that would wipe my entire...
It would wipe your people out, it'd destroy the Basin of Rebirth, and it'd probably devastate the remaining parts of... it'd probably devastate even parts of the Astral Coast. Far realms might end up a little less affected, but even they would still be... Or the Twisted Realm... Twisted Lands would...
Twisted Realms!
Shut up. Twisted Lands would end up a little affected by this event too, still.
Hey, I have so much information to give many voices now.
Well.
Okay, yeah, continue. I will say, like, once you kind of drop the whole time, the boom thing, Hono Goat has gone very kind of serious and quiet and is just listening, like, very tunnel vision listening to what this man's saying.
Now, your boss could probably protect your people, but he certainly won't be able to protect all of Nockstadt.
Just a kind of slow nod.
But I think that's a decent chunk of information for you. Of course, you want to double or nothing again, I'm certainly down for it.
No, Huddle will say, no, I think that was enough gambling for today.
Wait, he speaks?
We both... Sorry, he signs. He can't speak. If he tries to speak, it sounds garbled and it's incredibly painful.
Okay, that's what I thought I remembered, so I was really confused there for a moment.
I said say instead of signs. You're supposed to start with S, and I just had the whole "there's a bomb going to happen" drop.
There's a bomb! A time bomb!
So yes, he will sign. No, I think that's been enough gambling for today, and a great wealth of information.
Well, I certainly enjoy giving what's won to who wins.
Well,
stop on by if you ever need anything else. Be happy to play you again. Or, who knows, maybe we could work out another deal.
alright. Oh, I guess we got all the information that we needed for the smithy and everything?
Yep.
Okay. Would we be going there, or is he handling everything?
What would you all want from your iron? Do you want weapons, armor? What you want?
I want weapons. Specifically something that would do more damage. I don't need a help with hitting. I want something that does more damage.
Okay. You can just get I'll figure something out for you.
Yeah. But could that be something that we just tell you at the end of the session?
Yeah. Just write down what If you want
I'll put it in notes what everyone
to...
wants.
Yeah. Alright. So, what are you all doing now?
I need to process this and also go talk
Lost
to
track.
Kairos. I don't know if anyone's gonna kind of look at me and go, "Hey, information." Goddamn.
Yeah.
Lotus will put a hand on Seeker's shoulder and say, "Are you alright?"
You get just a kind of curt nod. And it'll be fine.
Are you angry with me?
No shake. He shakes his head no. And then just signs, I have a lot to process. There is no anger. And you have done nothing wrong.
Shall we continue shopping or should we leave this for another day?
You guys could just... By the way, you can just shop and just say what you want to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we could just kind of do
Yeah.
that. No, I think Hono would just kind of say shopping would allow for time.
Yeah.
So, it's okay with shopping. But I guess now I gotta tell you guys everything!
And we still gotta read that book!
Uh-huh.
We have to reach a dang book!
Read the dang book.
Oh no.
Powerful rat by the name.
Okay, well, Honey wants javelins.
Michael D. Mouse.
Does anyone have a vague idea of what they'd want from the iron? I'm
No.
this right now.
I mean, I know what I want from the gold is something that can help resist radiant damage, so I can hopefully deal with Helios.
Mm-hmm.
It depends, because with the gold she has now, Honey can probably buy a better weapon. But
It sounds like
I
these are
don't
going to
know
be
what-
magical weapons, so, and
I don't know
She
what
should
the
have
stats
that.
would be for the armor. Because I'd like for her to have armor, but it depends on what the stats are.
are you better benefited without armor, though?
It depends on the stats.
Ah, okay. Well,
Like,
I guess...
once it gets into higher, then yeah, and she can't afford that. But if it offered like a added stat or whatever, it could be.
Mhm.
Especially if ideally I wouldn't have to have a shield and I'd be able to use two-handed weapons consistently while having a higher AC.
Yeah, okay. Alright, like, armor that would benefit a barbarian.
Otherwise, like, just, I don't know, fucking Great Axe or some shit.
But yeah, you guys
Versatile.
talk about shopping. I would just wanted an idea while I was writing this up.
Lotus would probably I think he's also trying to process everything. I think Lotus would just get like I said, some cleaning supplies and fuck. I genuinely can't think of anything. Like, this is stuff we've known for a while now, but now that I'm in the headspace of my character,
Cleaning supplies. I think you wanted furniture as well.
yeah.
Yeah, at least something to fill in, but that might actually end up being the very expensive part of it.
Yeah, because while we don't want it to look like a male living space, I think maybe that shouldn't be top priority right now.
Yeah. At least, I think at least enough to furnish like a handful of rooms, so when we're actually there, we're not sleeping on sleeping bags and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I know Cassandra wanted to get supplies for the temple and healing items for the group, so like potions and stuff like that. And oh my fucking god. Can't believe everything's a fucking bomb! Sorry. And then we wanted to check in on the temple and just do stuff like that, but yeah. So, javelins for Honey. You wanted to get cleaning supplies, and maybe we'll get some basic furniture.
If you want, you could make that that metal into a spear, and it could, one of its properties could be is that it always returns when thrown, like chases.
That would be great for Honey.
Yeah.
And technically,
if that's something you'd be interested in, Honey.
And here's the thing: it's only 1 pound per weapon, so technically, you could probably get 2 weapons out of this.
Oh, they are versatile. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, it'd be like a +1 spear with the ability to return to you is basically all it would be. But that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prone and versatile. So yes, possibly.
Well, do you still want to get some more javelins anyway? Because you do have.
Yeah, she needs javelins.
Okay. But yeah, at least I guess we'll up on some more supplies for the temple, because last time we didn't really get too many, because didn't really have the budget for it. And then healing items, so I don't know how much that will end up being. We could probably figure that out post-session, so we're not taking too much more time on this. We can actually get to Avery.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I do genuinely feel bad for suggesting death roll now, because I forgot how much time it takes.
I'm sorry. It felt so appropriate and tense for like.
It was very fun. It was very fun and very enjoyable. But no, I'm not.
Listen,
we had a lot to do.
Yeah, we'll keep going. No worries. Yeah. We will get.
We're all good. We're all good.
Hopefully, get to Avery next session for sure.
And if we go talk to one of the Eidolons.
Yeah.
Which we could still probably get information from Aldar.
Oh dear.
That's true. Unless there's a encounter chance, we could always just put our shopping in the notes or DM you later, so we can at least get the book today.
We'll do no encounter chance today. We'll keep
so then let's do that after, so we can at least get the book done today, and anything else.
So you get your shopping done. We'll just say that you get your shopping done. You get your items ordered. And then you go back to your manor, and you get you get to look through the book, and what's in it is that there's a secret society who protects Nakshdat, made up of astral elves and lizard folk, and a few, as well as the librarian and the guild master. And they safeguard relics or dangerous threats that try to encroach on Nakshdat. So some of these include these sunstones, and the sunstones are basically pieces, pieces of Yaltha Bayog that's sort of been pushed into Relira, so that if proper ritual is done, he can manifest temporarily in Relira and do his will much more actively.
Okay, so
the
information was in the book that I got.
Yeah.
Okay. So
but,
what was in the vault
That was one of the
Beneath.
sunstones. That
It's
was
a
the
sunstone.
Oh, okay,
That was
never
the
mind.
same sunstone that Oleander had.
Oh.
That was being used to power him up.
So that sunstone's out of the picture now, right?
Yes,
Because
an enemy got
Yes.
it. She
Yeah.
snuck in and nabbed it.
Okay.
Just because she was closer to
Oh.
it. But you know what?
What
She
are-
deserves that promotion.
Aside from the librarian and the guildmaster, is there any names in this secret society that
Lunarium.
well,
We
and
know.
Lunarium. Are there any names that are worth mentioning? No?
All the others are hidden.
Okay.
Like, they're not hidden as in the cipher, they're just not in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, basically, we got a whole lot of information that we already had got.
Well, we didn't get the whole. They only need 3 to bring him in,
Yeah, that's
and
Yeah.
that
We already have
once
one.
he does it, it's going to basically do a fucking nuclear bomb and like wipe out half of the Nogstadt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which actually, with that added information, I might have some more things to talk to the Clockwork Gardener about. I don't know.
Mhm.
Oh no, we lost Avery.
Yeah, Avery had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's real tired, so.
Well, that's... I don't know. I guess I thought there would be something more enlightening in here.
I mean, to be fair, the book goes into detail that these sunstones can be used for powering things. They're extremely dangerous. If you break one, it'll cause a massive explosion. Remember Oleander was about
Yeah.
to break his?
Yeah, which I
Yeah.
think we didn't have the knowledge of what that would have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you now get the
So now
knowledge
we
that
have
basically
the knowledge.
you have the knowledge that would have wiped out like a fucking mile of like
Oh shit.
yeah.
So yeah, even with me being like 100 foot away, I would not have been okay.
No.
Holy fuck. Yeah. I think when we read that part, Honer just goes, I think that was the luckiest shot I've ever taken.
Think so. You ever read something where it's like I don't know, like none of this is shocking to me. This is just going kind of exactly where I thought it would. Like, do I sound like an ass? Do I sound pessimistic? This just makes sense in the worst way. Like, yeah, this tracks. Why not?
Honer will just sign it. At the rate that things have been going, I think this is just our new normal. That's perhaps why you feel that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
God, I have to tell everyone the thing.
See, here's the thing. Lotus absolutely took notice of that. He took the Lotus notice. He's just also not going to press you because that's not the kind of person Lotus is, but he's got it in the back of his brain.
Well, here's the thing, it's out in the open, and every single fucking time this happened, he's like, well, I'm gonna have to explain it to them eventually. Jesus.
Oh, we got the spooky droning music.
Oh, I just put it back to the.
Yeah.
I think that casino stuff really worked good for.
Yeah.
It totally added to the atmosphere. I was like, oh geez, oh fuck, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. And it did. So many of you lost intelligence.
It's fine. I can get that back in 2 levels.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so we've learned this information. Is anyone gonna actually push Hono on what they heard? Because there was a whole bunch of, yeah, where you're from will turn into a bomb. And that
Well,
gardener
it's-
in the sky.
To be fair, what specifically was said is that
It's not like an actual bomb. It's the
damage
time.
that would have been done if it fully impacted
Yeah.
would be done. And
Yes.
it was the largest of the floating cities, so it would have been a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But you also
I
did
need-
find out that Kairos could probably protect the place if that happened.
Yeah, but there's more than just the steel forged
Yeah.
on this area.
Yeah.
Honey would, in the sense, it's more of like you've never talked about where you've come from. Is your home okay? It sounds like it might be in trouble.
Hona will kind of be a little bit quiet, or will just not really say anything yet and after a moment go, and sign, it seems like it is now. I didn't know this before. And also, I will state, because I don't think anyone caught it, when you asked where everyone was from, I was the only one who never said where I was from.
Yeah.
I was being very quiet about that. I was like, "Ooh, no one asked me. Great." And I guess because Honey started it, I will have to explain to everyone somewhere private about
basement bathroom. Got it.
We're all...
Yeah, we're already down there with the book. We're already in the basement bathroom.
yeah, everyone's all crowded in the room, and I will just go over at least like kind of a basic explanation of what the city is, what happened to it, and what seemingly will happen. It seems like if the Othelbog thing comes to pass, and kind of what Hono's mission was, which was essentially trying to talk to the other Eidolons about seeing if the Steelforge, which are his people, are allowed to, or if we would be okay to start waking up a lot of the sleeping ones and like actually leaving from the place and becoming part of society as a whole. That basically he's been kind of reaching out to Eidolons and everything, and was aiming to tell the group this stuff in time. He just didn't know how to approach it, since his mission is supposed to be done in secrecy. Hence the never showing anything. But yeah.
I'm going to be completely honest about the mission thing. I don't think that any one person or any one Eidolon worth their salt is going to take issue with that. You and your people were not to blame for the follies of the men who brought the Age of Artifice into being.
Seagull actually thought, well, at least sign, but we are children of Artifice. We are still creations of something that was dangerous.
Exactly that. You are children of Artifice. I would not blame anyone of flesh and blood for the wrongdoings of their father, their grandfather, or their grandfather before them. And anyone who is willing to do that to you and yours, well, let's just say they'll have to go through me.
You get kind of a nod, and I appreciate that sentiment very much. Question, Wick.
Yeah.
Do we know of any Eidolons that would be resistant or hesitant or even kind of aggressive towards allowing the Steelforge running around.
Possibly Renata?
Okay.
She is the Eidolon of Vengeance.
She's the what? Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Eidolon of Vengeance.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess that does make sense. Why she'd be pissed, but is there anyone else that would be kind of, or nah?
I don't know. I think most of them. Well, I mean, this is out of character, so like you don't know. Like,
Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm like, we just don't know, and obviously we have reasons to be hesitant and nervous about this.
I mean, in character, you probably would know that Renata is probably the most aggro of all the Eidolons.
Mm-hmm.
But in character, that's all you would know. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, Seeker will at least let you know that we know of one that would be against us, but we're unsure if there are others. That's why I said might be against us. Oh, sorry. Did I not say might be?
You did not say might be.
Oh, sorry. One that might be against us, but we don't know of others. Sorry. I apologize. I thought I said might be.
Well, then I'll be with you either way.
Kind of looks at the rest of the party, and just lets them know that. Just kind of apologizes again for not letting them all know. With like the idea that again this was done in secrecy. This was a very top secret mission, and they have more knowledge than anyone should.
To be fair, we also didn't ask, so I mean.
That's true, but at this point, a lot of it has been given out. Like, you guys heard the full freaking story.
No, yeah, but that's Honey's thing. Is like, I mean, we didn't even ask, so there's no reason to apologize. It's not like we've been. It's not like you've been directly lying to us. We just didn't know shit.
Ono would say, even if you had asked, I probably would not have said anything. But at this point, the knowledge has come out, and I feel it is right to let you know. And also, I guess I should probably. And then Hono says, I guess I should reintroduce myself. My true name, or one that you may call me, but I would prefer if you go by Hono, is Seeker of Knowledge. And I'm not going to say the full thing because y'all don't need my government.
It's a pity to keep such a handsome name secret.
Robo-Blush?
Robo-Blush. Robo-Blush. A new hit indie visual novel.
Well, it's nice to officially re-meet you.
Well, we are on the subject of sharing.
What?
What's this about a garden in the sky?
What? Oh. Hono does pinch the bridge of his nose. And you can see there's a lot more hesitance on speaking of this.
I would say I am most curious about what plants could be grown so high up. Blissfully unaware due to the -1 intelligence.
-2, baby.
Oh wait.
No, not -2. Not -2.
Not -2.
Yeah.
Not -2.
No.
That's right.
Lotus had a plus before. Had a plus to the thing before that. Okay.
Yeah.
Had a +1. Okay. Oh no, I don't even think it was a plus one.
He was an 11, and then he went down to a 10, and then he went down to a 9.
Well, okay. To answer your question, Seeker will kind of pause for a moment and then sign. They are of the mechanic kind, I suppose.
Oh.
It is not a traditional garden.
Oh.
No garden, no pretty flowers for you. Damn it.
You're breaking my heart, Hono.
It's fine.
Right,
we'll
we
find
can
some
fix
pretty
it.
flowers for you.
We can tolerate the lying and the stealing and stuff, but it's at not letting us have pretty mechanical flowers.
Okay, so after a moment, Hono will sign. There is a steel forge. I guess that would. Shit. Okay, the gardener that is in the sky is a steel forge like me, but one from before the felling. They go by the Clockwork Gardener, the Keeper of Rage. So that will give you an idea of how they feel about things. And they have reached out to me and spoken to me. This garden in the sky is more of a, I suppose, another floating city, as you would understand it. But it has very, very dangerous powers. I was trying to
had to hold on to rage like that.
I don't think it's a good idea either. I was eventually going to figure out how to tell you all. I just did not know how. And now that it is in the open, you should at least know. And you should know that he is working with the Solar Legion. Something that I do not agree with.
I think Lotus looks a little tense.
What was that?
You didn't finish what you didn't say all about it.
Sorry, hold on. I was letting there be a pause.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Hold on. He was working with the Solar Legion. I was letting a pause because I was feeling like people might react to that.
Go ahead.
And then,
sorry.
before anyone could say
Lotus.
anything else, but has the intention to wipe them out once they are done with what he wishes. And what he wishes is to get rid of all the Eidolons. Again, I do not agree with that.
That's ambitious.
You do not realize the power that he holds in his hands.
You know, you've been carrying a large burden for a long time. Are you doing okay?
I will be fine.
You sure, baby girl? Sorry.
I spent a long time training for this mission and wanting to do this. I will be fine.
Lotus is going to stand up, slowly walk over to Hono, and just pull him into a hug.
Group hug.
I will say that it's a little tense at first, but he does kind of melt into the hug after a couple of moments. And if we are group hugging,
yeah, I was gonna say if it wasn't clear, Nova's gonna hug both of you after that.
Aww.
I'm down for a group hug. I think the Robo Man will just kind of just accept it.
I will not pretend to be comfortable with this. You aren't, but I want to make it clear. I do not think you treacherous. I think you are foolhardy, ballsy, and maybe a bit daft to try to collude with that in an attempt to get information, especially when, in their own words that you have spoken to us, he is the type to get rid of tools when they serve him no more purpose. But I will reiterate, I do not think for a moment that you ever did any of this with malice or intent to harm anyone.
What does
You kind of-
treacherous mean?
Am I still in the group hug? Because I can't say anything.
Lotus will reluctantly let go if Seeker gets to wiggling.
Just like I need my arms.
No!
I think I at least speak for me when I say, but I think I speak for everybody when I say we're here for you if you need help with this. This is huge.
Okay, once you've at least wiggled his arms free, perhaps not been let go, but at least wiggled the arms free, will kind of finally sign that. Sadly, I think this is something that only I will be able to handle, at least amongst our group. And I know that this may be a dangerous thing that I am doing, but you have to realize I will do whatever I need to for my people, and subsequently, you all. And if that means that perhaps I have to speak with somebody who may be dangerous, I don't mind doing it. And he also seems... I'm hesitant to say this, but I'm hoping... He just seems very happy to have someone to talk to and to teach again. I have already spoken to the ones that sent me on this mission about this information. So, there are more that have at least knowledge of what could happen.
I will say, tread carefully.
I aim
I
to.
don't remember
Oh,
whom I heard this from, but I remember someone important once upon a time telling me to be wary of placid waters, that sometimes the most violent rip currents are just beneath a thin veneer of calm.
I know it is a very dangerous thing what I'm doing. But perhaps he's not lost. And you could probably hear, well no, you can't hear. I guess kind of in like how hesitant that Hono signs this. They really don't want the Clockwork Gardener to be an enemy. They don't want someone, another Steelforge who went through everything that he has, to be lost to this continual rage that they have held on to. But yeah, so yeah.
Lotus will take Seeker's hand and just say, "And I don't want you to be lost either."
You kind of get a nod.
Time to be gay.
Hey, maybe even if we can't directly help you, maybe there's small things we can do for you. Maybe if you want to talk, or... you know?
Actually, hold on. Wick.
Yeah?
Would it make... okay. Would it make sense to let the group know about the thing that can erase programming or information that I get, like download and erase information that I get, just in case perhaps maybe I do get something that I shouldn't have gotten and I'm not in the right mind to fix it.
I mean,
like, would they be able to work it?
They'd have to make some successful Arcana checks. Unless if you, like, show them how to do it in detail.
I guess I might have to do that. Oh my god. Computer, please. Yeah, I guess. Oh my god, I didn't realize this was gonna become all about this.
Also,
but
we gotta
yeah.
finish soon, sorry.
Oh no,
Okay.
you're totally fine. I was basically getting to the end of this anyway. I desperately need to talk to Kairos, but I guess we could figure it out whenever that happens, because that's gonna be a long talk.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to just do that in DMs, and we'll go over what information was shared, in game or whatever. But anyway, yeah. Basically, I think after a moment, I will do kind of what I said I was gonna do and show y'all this little memory crystal thingy, and at least attempt to show you how to understand how it works if there is ever a case where Seeker is not in their mind to use it. And yeah. And this is a fail-safe.
What would happen to your memories of us?
Oh, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seeker will just say it should only target specific information. It does not take all of my memories or knowledge.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't wanting the Pascal situation from Nier Automata.
I will say, Seeker, after you say that, Seeker will go, don't worry, the memories of you will be safe.
Vampire blush.
Time to be gay.
Just gonna spam that at this point, because swear to God.
Oh,
Like
hold on.
Okay.
For that.
I have a good one. Where is it?
Anyways,
No.
and that's where we're gonna end it for today.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a throwback.
I'm glad
game.
you all had fun.
Yeah.
I can't believe I gambled and I actually gained shit from it.
Yeah. I do
Gamble
think
some more.
I do think next session Lotus is also going to sort of posit the information he's been ruminating over with the time dilation bullshit that was involved with Moon Tier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
someone put down everything you're gonna buy in notes, like all the like everything that's on your shopping list. I'll calculate price later.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start writing that out if anyone
You
wants
can
to give
put,
me information.
Alright.
Like
I'll speak.
furniture unit for the manor, and I'll like figure out
Alright.
the price for that. I'll just say cheap, moderate, or expensive for your furnishings for the manor, and I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
I will say Lotus came. I know we keep joking about the basement bathroom, but I think Lotus is absolutely thinking about. I wonder if we could get the basement refurbished to just be a bathhouse type situation down here.
Probably. I'm gonna stop recording now.